This playthrough is rated T for teen. Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. In the last episode, we went through the forest, fought Mercedes, and got Titrel back. But apparently, the Titrel was given to the Queen of the Fairies by Ingwe, apparently. Apparently there's some tension between the brothers and sisters, even though they're twins. You know, we can't think about that for too long. We got to break this curse and the death upon us.
Princess, 'tis best to stay within the village. I have seen Valkyrie in the skies. They must be patrolling the area. They must be intent on starting another war.
Now, if it's Demon Lord Odin involved, no doubt about it.
Your chain, Princess. It is the very first cipher created by a renowned dwarven smith. The king had it made specifically for your mother, Princess Velvet. The king back then, he was a great man.
But... Grandfather took the chain away from my mother and gave it to me.
Interesting. The grandfather, King Valentine, apparently trusted you enough to give you the chain.
Is there something you need?
Oh, I think it's because of her mother's relationship with Odin probably caused him to just be like, I don't have a daughter, or some crazy stuff like that. So, although we don't know the full tale, but Velvet says her mother went insane because of what happened with Odin. But oh well, that's best left for another time. Looks like war is in the air. Steel yourself, Princess Velvet, and keep yourself calm as we enter the capital of the former capital of Valentine for the next chapter.
Goblins? Why are they here?
The wind here is tainted with selfishness. Fools are fighting over a treasure at my grave. The world has become a rowdier place since I was last here. It's been a while, has it not, Velvet? The last time I lost my life here.
Grandfather?
What is wrong, my child? You tremble. I guess my appearance does not help. But alas, this is how your king returns. 'Twas your duty to dance and console me, remember? So what is keeping you? Show your courtesy and kneel as you did before.
Yes.
Now, do you remember who commands you? There. You are a good child who obeys my commands. I shall have you work for me, as you always have. We shall regain the cauldron and purify the old world.
Grandfather, please forgive me.
What? Do you dare to disobey me? You? It seems that I may need to use the whip to bring you back to your senses.
Grandfather, please.
You fool. Now follow me.
The cauldron must be put to sleep, so that none may control it.
What? No, you can't have the Ring of Titrel. Where is it? Do you have it?
I will not tell you, even if you kill me.
You conceited child! But I cannot waste my time like this. I shall use the whip on you later.
I have to calm down. Grandfather is hurrying because he thinks that I can stop the cauldron. I must get there first.
Looks like this family reunion is off with a bang as we explore the capital Lost Kingdom to get to the cauldron before grandfather does. Oh boy. Apparently he must have done some things to her when she was a kid or something, because apparently she's like terrified of the dude. But yeah, like some type of traumatic event or something, but well. We'll have to keep ourselves calm as we fight off the fairies and the Valkyries. I assume we're going to fight all, both of them while we're here. Alright. Yeah, probably now that we have the spiral chain, this is probably the ability I'll utilize the most, except maybe on flying opponents or something. Because it is a really good ability. Mainly just because of the combos it hit and how much damage it can do if you get up close to people. It does a lot of damage. I mean, like, I was going back grinding for ingredients and stuff off screen. That's why I'm such a high level now, but, well, mainly because I was able to pay for the kitchen. That's really where my levels have come from, because Nelva gets the kitchen at, like, the very beginning of the game, very beginning of her little storyline, so she can, start gaining levels by eating food quicker than any of the other characters. So that's why I'm already pretty high with her. Yeah, we'll grind for those later. I'm trying to keep these into 1 or 2 episodes, so if I need to rush slightly to get through it, then I will. I mean, yeah, I could skip, like, stages and do them off screen, but I don't know. I feel like I can still... We got enough time. Yeah, Spiral Wave apparently is strong enough to where I can just break through people. Oh yeah, the I forgot to mention the puka at the entrance to the village. The one that sells stuff doesn't say anything new. He just says... what do you need or something like that, but anyway, we get a royal key here, obviously used to open a door. What type of door? A door to heaven? A door to the dangers of the war itself? Oh, almost missed that. Give me your bosons, beautiful, pretty Minty May. Alright, let's keep going. We need to get through this battlefield. Apparently the Vanillaware and the Aesir are up to their old combat tricks.
Take this!
Yeah, like, I'll probably still use the basic ability to get, like, the flying fairy characters, but if they're on the ground, I'm just going to use Spiral Wave. There's no reason not to. Well, unless I don't have a POW, then that's a different... I need to get my, that skill that increases my POW recovery. Or, no, the one that gives me POW when I kill opponents. Which, we're pretty close to that. Let's see, we'll need to stop by the rest spot real quick. So we can buy the area map so we can figure out where to go. I got a Rosimli. Let's put a grape seed there. Looks good. I don't even know why I'm hitting that. I'm not even going to take the... I'm not even going to eat the food. Oh yeah, we also get access to the traveling chef by chapter 3. Skip him. Is there any not servants or anything? Yep, the merchant, like always, is at a rest stop.
I could charge extra, but it's very...
Yeah, that's a repeat from a previous episode, so we'll skip that. Let's see. Fireproof. Oh yeah, we want to buy the items. Buy the map first before we buy any fireproof charm or talisman. Da 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 da. The wind stirs Velvet as she grabs the area map. Okay. Let's see. Key. Pocketbook, stone boots. No, okay, so we can buy the fireproof and the talisman, and we'll equip. We'll see whichever equipped is better for me. Okay, we also need to drop off some stuff too. Try to make this quick because I want to try to get this in either 1 or a couple episodes. Talisman. Fireproof charm. Actually, the vampire ring's been kind of nice to me, so we'll equip that. Alright, let's go into the next area. Okay, so we want to go down south so we can get that foes on. Nope, wrong way. Ah, well, too late now. Let's go this way. Alright. Uh-oh. And you're dead. Sorry, you elves suck. Actually, I would mention other elven characters in, like, fantasy, but Legolas is, like, one of the few I remember off the top of my head. I'm like, there's Legolas and others. I know there are others, but, I can't really recall at the top of my head. It's more of a, and there's multiple fantasy books out there, you know, that have elves in them. Ever since Tolkien used, ever since, I mean, yeah, elves have been around before Tolkien, but ever since, oh yeah, I could say Titania or Oberon, they're elves. They're from more the, they're more from the Celtic version of elves, but, or, you know, Britain or, you know, the islands versions of the elves. Anyway, for beating those elves, we get, or fairies, we get a hose on for our efforts. What do we get? We get something. Mirage Mime. Mime? Mirage Mime? That's probably Mime. Create an illusion that attracts the enemy's attention for a time. That could be useful in certain situations. Maybe bosses when they summon dudes. But, we'll keep that in mind if, yeah, I mean, off screen I might see if I can try to, use it. Okay, so let's keep exploring. Gotta get some treasures before we head on. Yeah, I know, I'm skipping all the mandragoras, but I've got to if I want to keep this within a decent set of time. More metamorphosis. You know. Okay, let's wait for... Let's see if this works. Oops. Hey, it worked. Well, sort of worked. Oh, not bad. Too bad it's not the whole... Too bad it's just a dust cloud or whatever, but... still. It was funny to do. Oh, wait. You know, I think, let me see what the skill... There is a hidden one in here, see. There's Winterhorn, so we know where we're going to go next. 3 paladins past a dead end, huh? Thought I remembered that. If we go to the end of this place... Haha! We get the treasure for this, or we get the secret foes on this map. What is it? The wind blows and tells us in the tale of an ability that we have learned today. It is the Tilt Whip. Let's see, grabs foe diagonally and tosses them, press up. Okay. Man, I really wish I was good at figuring out the diagonal, like, use of the whip, because if I could figure that out, I could probably get quite a bit of damage out of this whip ability, but... Yeah, if you have to really figure it out... Oh, well. Usually I don't figure stuff out really well until the end of the stories anyway. But, although, with the spiral drive or whatever, kind of... I don't even know if I really need it. I went the wrong way. But with the spiral drive, I don't even know how often I'd actually use any of the other abilities. Because you can't grab bosses, for example. And that's really the most time I'm gonna... the spiral drive has a long enough of a range that I can just go ahead and hit. Oh, let's see, where's the treasure? Okay, there it is. There's a treasure chest in this one. Ooh, that's the... where's the L one again? Lucky, yeah. I think I already know how to make Lucky, but I have yet to really utilize that. I think. Okay, who do we fight here? Ah, Paladins. And just keep utilizing Spiral Drive whenever you get the chance. I mean, look how much damage it does, man. Just keep charging forward. There we go. Yeah, he's almost out, too. Now gets a couple of spiral drives. And he's out. See? Easy peasy. They say Velvet's hard to play as. Well, she is at higher difficulties, but otherwise I wouldn't be knocking around. At higher difficulties, I wouldn't really be knocking around the Paladin now, would I? Looks like we've hit the Valkyrie base here, whatever part of the map. I didn't know that was going to happen. Deal with some nasty dwarf bomb throwers. Do I have the key for that yet? Okay, quit throwing bombs. Seriously, quit being a dick. Do I have a... Does that open that? Oh, it does. Cool. Let's go inside. We need to get that, whatever that, parchment is. Probably a recipe for, well, alchemy recipe or a food recipe, one of the two. So, uh-oh, looks like we have to earn this. Uh-oh. Fight against the bear knight, or bear warrior, I mean. Ow. Okay, so having spiral drive does not always guarantee victory. Why is he dropping mulberries? All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. Something, 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 something. But pop goes the weasel. Oh, nice. Pretty good. That was a pretty good use of the... Actually, interesting enough, Velvet actually has an ability that allows her to do more damage with her magic potions. So if there's a character that really utilizes magic potions, it's actually Velvet, weirdly enough. I know. Well, I guess there had to have been one character that utilizes the magic potion. But who knew it was going to be the witch, or the lady called the Forest Witch as her moniker, you know? Yeah, we've almost got him. Well, the fact I am quite a bit, I think I'm almost double the level of what's required for this area of the game, so I guess that's probably why I'm flying through these. Ooh, we get the ice cream and Kool-Aid recipe. I think you can get that you can also get that at the kitchen if you have enough points. Actually, I think a lot of the meals you get are from the kitchen, now that I think about it. Alright, let's make our way back and finish this map. Spend time looking now. Huh. How much more do I have to go? No, I've still got quite a bit of time. I may have to call this episode pretty soon. I'm pretty close to the... So I may actually have to split this one up into two. Well, I didn't think I would be able to get every single map in one go. And I went over about 10 minutes before in the previous episode, so we knew that we're always going to get it down pat. I did try to rush it, but the intro cutscene was a bit longer. Not that I have a problem with the intro cutscene being longer. It's just if you want to know an idea of like why perhaps I'm not going to be able to get this in one go. Uh-oh, looks like we're out of room. Okay, we'll list that after the looks like I need to drop some stuff off. I mean, okay, I don't need bones per se specifically, but... Got any food I can eat? Gotta wait for mulberry. Gone are the days where you could just... Oh, we got a rest spot here. We could pop off there. Drop off some stuff. Probably use that for next episode. Let's utilize the... Oh yeah, next episode I think we'll hit towards the get that extra hidden bag so we can actually utilize that. So that's why we're so close. Okay. Assembly. Let's do a grape. Always need more of those. More grapes. Bountiful earth, though this place be sand, give me upon you your fruity substance. Nice. Actually, do we have any food to like eat from the chef really quick? We can always drop off the new recipe, so... Oh yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting he always has things to say, but I keep skipping him. Yeah, I got a few I can... Should we just have egg? What gives us the most that we've currently got? It's actually the milk and egg one. Alright, we'll do this. That really quick.
Will that be
We've
all?
already gained quite a few levels just from using the going to the kitchen multiple times. Ooh, this goes couple things out of that. I said I wouldn't use restaurants out of thing,
Will
but
that
since
be
we're
all?
so close on time, and I know the episode's just gonna be really long if I keep playing, I'm gonna go ahead and just utilize
Is there
it
anything
now.
else you want to order?
And
I
that way we
await
can get
your
a,
further.
do we want to try and get the bag this episode? You know what? I think I'm gonna call it right here. I could have gone a little bit longer and probably gotten another 30-minute episode out of the way, but I don't want to do too many of those. So looks like Velvet's got a bit more to travel in the battlefield as she fights her way between fairy, elf, Valkyrie, and dwarf towards her destination, the Cauldron, to stop her grandfather. Can she stop her grandfather? Will her family instincts and emotional state from her seeing her grandfather alive prevent her from doing that? Find out next time in the next episode of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.